do. This is who we do it for. That's it. 2-0.
The New York Knicks just sent a terrifying message to the NBA in last night's win versus the Philadelphia 76ers, giving them a 2-0 lead going over to Philadelphia. Now look at Bogdanovic, high arcing, beautiful, quick trigger shot, gives them a nice little 4-point lead. In this video, we're going to break down the entirety of the end of this game, and we're going to break down why exactly the 76ers are the biggest threat to come out of the Eastern Conference this season, maybe even over the Boston Celtics. We're going to break it all down in this video, and let's jump right in. Now, in my opinion, one of the main reasons why this Knicks team is one of the scariest in the NBA is due to a couple of factors. One, their defensive prowess is outstanding, but also the hustle and the ability to give it their all on every single possession. I mean, these guys never take possession off. On this play specifically, we see Josh Hart's ability to push the tempo. Do not allow the 76ers half-court defense to set up. And this is what we get. Hart brings it up here, draws a couple of guys in the middle of the lane. He's going to swing it out to Donte DiVincenzo on a beautiful bounce pass, but then Donte draws a lot of attention here down low. You have 4 guys in the paint, so what does he do? Instead of forcing a fadeaway mid-range here, he's going to kick it out to a wide open Bogdanovic at the top of the key, who quite frankly gets to take his time, and this is what Bogdanovic does. He takes threes and he makes threes. So right away, we see the hustle, the tenacity offensively to get the ball up and not allow their defense to set up in the half-court situation. But this is another situation that I love as well. The tenacity on the glass, right? Bogdanovic, fadeaway 3. This one, not so lucky, doesn't go in. Now we see Tyrese Maxey get a clear and cut rebound here. However, again, the hustle, the tenacity, the ability to go at it every single possession. McBride comes down, steals the ball from Tyrese Maxey. I mean, this is insane. Hey, also, Miles McBride, he is going to be a stud in a couple of seasons. I guarantee it. Throws up a floater off the glass and gets it to go. The second chance opportunities are what demoralizes other opposing NBA teams, and that one right there demoralized Philadelphia. Now here's another beautiful play here by the New York Knicks, and one thing I love about them is their ability to just shoot the ball, pull up, fadeaway mid-range shots. Jalen Brunson, Miles McBride, Donte DiVincenzo. A lot of these guys can do it. Bogdanovic, Alec Burks as well, right? A lot of these guys can do it, which makes them so scary in the intermediate range, close to the basket, but also at the three-point line as well. On this play right away, we're going to see Donte DiVincenzo set a high screen here for Miles McBride. Now McBride's job here is to get into the lane and try to read what the defense is going to do, right? Now right away we have 2 things to look at: Joel Embiid and Kyle Lowry. If Embiid attacks up, doesn't play this drop zone coverage, or if he goes up and tries to hedge Miles McBride, we have an open lob to Mitchell Robinson, right? Now, depending on what Joel Embiid does, we then have to rotate our eyes to Kyle Lowry. If Lowry bites in, tries to get this weak side help into the paint, we have Josh Hart open in the corner. So what we see here is Joel Embiid and Lowry actually play this very conservatively. They're going to cover the paint, and Lowry's actually going to get back to his man out here in Josh Hart. McBride, so smart, does what Jalen Brunson would do. Fade away, right elbow, beautiful shot, right? Gets it over his defender and draws the arm contact as well for an and one. I mean, I'm telling you, the shot creation for this Knicks team is unbelievable, and if they go to the finals, this will be one of the major reasons. Not only their hustle, tenacity, but their ability to hit any type of shot at any point in time through contact. I mean, insane. Alright guys, before we get any further into this film breakdown, do me a huge favor, hit the like button just so we can get this video to more Knicks fans around the world, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free, it doesn't cost anything to join the family, so make sure you guys are here, and I'm going to be covering the Knicks for the rest of the playoff run. I love watching them play, so this is honestly so fun to me. Lastly, go check out my Twitch, link will be in the description down below. We live stream a bunch of these games, so if you want to see my live reaction to these games, come watch it with me on Twitch. We'll be live probably for the rest of the series and next series as well. But look at this play here. As Jalen Brunson, we're going to focus in on Jalen Brunson. Now, he's going to get this isolation. You see they're kind of trying to ice him to the baseline. They actually want him to drive baseline because he is so good in this left elbow mid-range area. So they want to force him baseline, right? You're already seeing kind of a hedge defense here with Joel Embiid trying to stop him from driving in as well, trying to get him just to pass the ball. So what Jalen Brunson does here is actually really, really tough. He's going to drive into the lane here, right in front of Joel Embiid. Oh, did not mean to do that, but drives right in front of Joel Embiid. Now, why this is important is because he's going to head fake to the basket, bounce pass it over to Isaiah Hartenstein, which gives him just the right amount of time to get up an open floater, right? Left-handed floater, push floater, gets it to go. We see Isaiah Hartenstein hit that shot all the time, but the IQ of Jalen Brunson is insane. I'm starting to believe, like, why would the Dallas Mavericks ever get rid of this dude? He's just a different animal, right? Drives into lane, draws the not the contact here, but draws the inside leverage for Isaiah Hartenstein. Beautiful fake. Wow, easy bucket for Isaiah Hartenstein. That's beautiful basketball. Okay, so let's get into when the game starts to really change here. Philly up by 1. You're gonna see Tyrese Maxey really get up to basically the half-court logo, right? Now, he has a lot of confidence in himself. He ice in his veins. This is a beautiful shot here to put him up by 4 with about a minute to go in the ball game. Unbelievable shot. Got to give him credit for that one. But this is where the Knicks absolutely make one of the craziest comebacks I've seen in a very long time. Dude, this was nasty. This was nasty. What we're about to watch is insane. So right away, we're going to see Dante DiVincenzo top of the key. You want to line this up perfectly. So boom, we're going to get some isolation here. Dante versus Nick Batum. Now Dante is so quick, so fast that the Philadelphia 76ers said, okay, we need to send a double team. They do that right away here with Kyle Lowry, leaving Jalen Brunson wide open in the corner. Nice move here by Dante. Want to see this ball out a little bit quicker. Gets it over to him though. I think Jalen Brunson could have easily taken this first look, but ends up settling for a step back 3. Now at first look, it was a very tough shot. Very, very tough shot. Hits the front of the rim. At this point, I'm like, dude, that could be the game. Like, this is a big shot. If it doesn't go in, you have to foul them. They can go up by 6. This is a very big shot. Hits off the front of the rim and goes in. You talk about, this is what the Knicks deserve. This is what they needed to happen, and it happened because they're here at home in New York. The energy going crazy. I mean, the fans in New York are a different breed as well, right? So that shot needed to go in. There was nothing else that could have happened. They needed that to go in. Now, down by 2, 27 seconds left to go in this ball game, right? Look at this play here defensively. I mean, this is what scared me, guys. I'm a Celtic fan, and this is the play that scares me about the Knicks, is how good they are defensively. It doesn't even make sense. They throw it into Maxey. Maxey loses the ball. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart fighting up in the air, goes onto the floor. I mean, and not to foul him as well. Unbelievable. Ball's on the floor. Josh Hart tips it with his fingers, gets the ball in his hands, and then boom, just like that, we have a two-point game with 22 seconds left in the ball game. Hart kicks over to Dante DiVincenzo, wide open 3. He does a good job. Josh Hart does anyway, boxing out here, making sure Kyle Lowry can't go close out that shot. Dante, easiest shot in the world, right? But it doesn't go in. Back rims it. And again, what do we talk about? The tenacity, the hustle, the rebounding, the second chance opportunities. It all comes full circle because in the beginning of the game, they did it a couple of times, getting some offensive rebounds, getting some second chance opportunities. And again, right here, Isaiah Hartenstein, dude, him and Mitchell Robinson have been the biggest X factors throughout Game 1 and now Game 2. They have been absolutely unreal. 4 offensive rebounds in this game for Isaiah Hartenstein, and probably the biggest one of all was right there. Gets a big one in between 4 defenders, Batum, Maxey, or Lowry, Harris, Joel Embiid, right? Boom, spins out, loses the ball momentarily, does happily, right? Luckily, finds OG Anunoby, who then kicks out to Dante DiVincenzo. Hey, one thing I say, never give a shooter 2 for $1. Never give him a second chance opportunity because he will make the second one. He will adjust. He will. Boom. Dante, no tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. I don't care what just happened. I'm going to hit that shot. Does. Puts him up by 1 with 13 seconds left to go in the game. And the New York Knicks go up 2-0. 2-0. No timeouts here for Philadelphia. They got to go fast break situation. Maxey drives right to the cup. Throws up a layup. And again, Isaiah Hartenstein with an unbelievable play on the basketball again, dude. Isaiah Hartenstein, you got to give him so much credit. This dude has been insane. Him and Mitchell Robinson might be 2 of the most underrated players on this basketball team for what they do in terms of offensive rebounding ability. Everything, right? They're passing underrated. OG goes over, hits a couple of free throws, puts him up by 3. I mean, beautiful. And then you got to defend for 5.5 seconds. Maxey gonna bring it up here. Not really hustling too much, man. He's taking his time. You got two people on you. They're not really too nervous about anybody else on the floor but Maxey or Embiid. I think OG, sags off Embiid just a little bit, but gets right back on him, forces Embiid to just make a tough bucket with 0.1 second left on the shot clock, and eventually does not go in, and the Knicks take a 2-0 lead going over to Philadelphia. What a game, what a win. The Knicks are here. They're not coming. They've already arrived. This team is scary. Man, let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Should be very, very soon, man. That was a beautiful basketball game. Guys, real quickly, before we finish off this video, I need you guys to do me a big favor. Underdog Fantasy is doing the most legendary thing in the world. Not only if you use my code in the description, they will give you a free $100 depending on how much you first deposit, but also they're going to give you a free square as well. Now what that means is, for example, let's just say Jimmy Butler, right? They're going to have Jimmy Butler over half a point, right? And every single couple of days, they're going to give you freebies that you can just easily win money on. Go claim your free $100 by depositing $100 or whatever you want. They'll match your first deposit, but also go get a free square. Go win money. They have so much you can bet on, and it's not just basketball. If you like MLB, MLB's here as well. They have tennis, they have NHL, they have soccer, they have women's soccer, FIFA, esports, racing, golf. They have everything you could think of, and they have live drafts as well. So if you want to get in an MLB draft and play that, you can. If you want to get in an NBA draft and play with some people, some of your friends, you can do that as well. If you use my code in the description, not only will they match your first deposit, but they're going to give you free money as well in terms of these little bets, right? These little bets that you can put in. Tyrese Halliburton over half a point, the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Go check it out, and let's get right back into the video.